Most people don't lose their confidence in one dramatic moment. They lose it quietly by reacting, explaining, and tolerating things they shouldn't. What if the real power you've been chasing has been hiding in silence the entire time? Here's something most people won't admit out loud. The disrespect that hurts the most isn't loud or obvious. It's subtle. It's the interruptions, the smirks, the way someone slowly convinces you that your time, your words, your presence don't really matter. And the real damage? It's not what they do to you. It's what you start doing to yourself just to keep the peace. Welcome to Stoic Silence Wisdom. If you've ever felt your self-respect slipping one silent moment at a time, stay with me. And if this kind of clarity matters to you, subscribe to the channel so we can keep building this strength together. If the opening felt uncomfortably familiar, that's because disrespect almost never starts with shouting. It starts as a quiet power shift. Disrespect is a game of emotional control, and the moment you react impulsively, you lose leverage. What follows are calm responses that quietly take that power back. Once you understand that power shifts happen in silence, the first response becomes almost counterintuitive. When someone interrupts you, talks over you, or dismisses you mid-sentence, the instinct is to jump back in and reclaim your space with words. But words are exactly what they're expecting. Instead, pause, hold their gaze, say nothing. That calm, steady silence disrupts the script they were following. They're no longer in control of the moment. You are. The silent stare isn't aggression, and it isn't passive either. It's grounded presence. It says, without explanation or apology, I see what you're doing, and I don't need to chase your respect. And once you've seen how powerful silence can be when paired with presence, the next step is learning when silence itself is the answer. There are moments when someone throws a passive remark, a subtle jab, or a joke designed to test you. In those moments, responding is exactly what gives their words weight. Instead, let the comment land and go unanswered. Allow the pause to stretch. That quiet space forces them to sit with what they just said without you rescuing them from it. Silence here isn't avoidance. It's a deliberate refusal to invest energy where none is deserved. And once you realize how much power you regain by not reacting, there's an even deeper habit that needs to be broken: the urge to explain yourself. So many people feel entitled to reasons for your decisions, why you chose that path, why you said no, why you changed direction. But most of the time, they're not seeking understanding. They're looking for leverage. Every extra explanation pulls you into defending your life as if it were on trial. Quiet strength looks different. It sounds like a short answer, or sometimes no answer at all. Because it felt right. Because I decided to. When you stop over-explaining, something shifts. You're no longer asking for approval. You're standing in ownership. And that confidence, calm and unapologetic, ends the conversation faster than any argument ever could. And when you finally stop seeking approval, another truth becomes impossible to ignore. Proximity is a choice. Sometimes the most respectful thing you can do for yourself is create distance. Not out of anger, not to punish anyone, but to protect your clarity. If someone consistently drains you, questions your worth, or leaves you feeling smaller after every interaction, access needs to change. You don't owe everyone a front row seat to your life. Distance doesn't mean hatred, and it doesn't require an explanation. It's a quiet adjustment. Less availability, fewer conversations, more space to breathe. In that space, something important happens. Your mind settles, your energy returns, and you start to see clearly who adds value to your life and who was quietly taking it away. And once you've created that space, what remains is how you carry yourself back into the world. This is where posture becomes a statement. When you hold your head high, shoulders relaxed, gaze steady, you're communicating something before a single word leaves your mouth. I'm grounded. I'm not here to be diminished. Disrespect often relies on making you shrink, doubt, or look away. When you refuse to do that, its impact fades. This isn't arrogance or performance. It's alignment. You're moving through life as someone who knows their worth doesn't depend on anyone else's approval. And that quiet certainty is felt immediately. And when you bring all of this together, one thing becomes clear. You don't need to fight for respect when you already live from self-respect. You don't need louder words, longer explanations, or constant reactions. Calm presence does the work for you. So here's a simple question for you. Which of these habits do you feel you need most right now in your life? Take a moment and share your answer in the comments so others can learn from your perspective too. And if this message resonated with you, subscribe to Stoic Silence Wisdom. Your support gives this channel the strength to keep creating meaningful content like this.